that's another political development ahead of 2027. We know actually that the manipulation and the suspension and the state of emergency in Rivers State came as a result of a calculated political agenda by the government on power to make sure that they have a way of infiltrating, Rivers State, and successfully they were able to, do that and remove Fubara for 6 months, brought in Ibas as the minister administrator. Thereafter, the Fubara was actually reinstated. So at that point now, where Fubara was reinstated, I think there was a lot of agreement that entered in between that saw the governor, assuming the position of APC leader in that state. And before then, Wike seems not to be too comfortable because of a certain agreement that was entered that he was not part of, trying to paint that picture that he was actually not carried along when Bola Ahmed Tinubu was negotiating, with Fubara on the way forward. And of course, Wike was not too comfortable with that, because if you look at it now, if Wike is currently sitting on the fence, he's neither here nor there. And the correct political calculation now is that the only option left for him now is the breaking news we are hearing just now, that he has actually moved to APC, leaving PDP entirely. Then the fact is that there is a Seyi Makinde of Oyo State factor there, and there is the so-called G5 that worked for Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2023, that manipulated the alleged BBC report on election in Rivers State. So what Wike is trying to achieve at the moment now, remember there is already 600 billion on the table, currently now, and he's also eyeing, that money, trying to, take a fair share out of it, politically and otherwise. We can want to be responsible of politics in Rivers State. That's the picture.
Do you think that Sim Fubara will be able to make political elsewhere without the support of Nyesom Wike?
Of course, what is needed there, Wike is not an APC person. What is there clearly is that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is calculating very well in case things go the other way. You saw what is happening in Kanu State currently now. It's trying to make sure the governor of Kanu become to APC. And having Kanu, Lagos, and Port Harcourt is being seen as a victory point for him. So he doesn't want to. He wants to play all manner of cards on the table. And Wike factor, though the national APC chairman and the secretary to the APC party has called Wike to resign, and sensing that Bola Ahmed Tinubu might have betrayed him or skinned him out politically because he's on appointment. He can be relieved at any time. He can be sacked at any time. So the only magic he needed to do now is this report we are hearing now, that he has reportedly, moved to APC. Wike has moved to APC, to save his political, strategy and structure. If not, Wike is gone, because the battle in PDP now, he cannot be able to sustain it.
Well, Wike say he's moving to APC in order for him to deal with Sim Fubara.
No, he's not the governor he's just a member. If you move to APC, you become a member of APC in Rivers State. The number one person there is Fubara, Simi Fubara, as the APC governor and the head of APC in Rivers State.
But that Wike is the most powerful politician now in Nigeria. He's the most powerful politician in Nigeria. As far as Nigeria is concerned, there's nobody in the political arena that can compete with Nyesom Wike. So Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not like to lose that kind of caliber.
I can tell you that is why he has replaced him with Fubara. Wike has been politically replaced with Fubara. As far as Rivers State politics is concerned, Wike has been replaced. And most of the Wike followers in PDP will not want to join APC. So Wike is going to APC not to lose relevance at the end of the day, because he can be sacked. And even if as he has joined APC now, as been reported, the matter still remains that he cannot control the structure of APC in Rivers State.
Then who's going to be in charge? Who's going to control the structure of APC? Maybe you have not seen what is going on in Rivers State now. Wike is doing a political tour in Rivers State now. You can see each local government, the kind of crowd that is gathered, and see Fubara seem not to be able to gather that kind of massive crowd that Wike is gathering. Do you think that is kind of a tip of the iceberg that at the end of the day, that see Fubara will likely bow for SM1 just Wike?
No. Fubara, this is an opportunity for Fubara to deal with Wike, to pay him back completely. Because I think Fubara should learn how to play money politics now. Because it's very clear there's a game of money, not a game of ideology, not a game of conviction, And Wike is trying to dedicate APC to Rivers State completely, where he will be in charge, using just like what Bola Ahmed Tinubu did in Lagos State. He wants to be in charge of Rivers State political structure, including the resources of Rivers State, to be able to launch further his political career. It's not as if Wike is going to provide the kind of leadership Simi Fubara is giving to Rivers State people. But looking at it very well, that Wike seems to be, enveloped by the kind of wealth he's able to amass. That is what is attracting him. And coming to notice that there's already 600 billion on the ground, for him, this is the only opportunity for him, to make sure that he grab that money and, of course, cause confusion at the end of the day. But Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not allow that to happen. And even if things have become to APC, as being reported, Wike will remain a member of APC in Rivers State. Why? The entire structure and leadership of APC in Rivers State will be handed over to Fubara. The problem of Wike is that he does not want Fubara to go for second term. Not that Fubara has offended him. And constitutionally, Fubara has every right to run for second term with the backing of the president. He cannot tell me that after he has suffered this embarrassment and, quietly negotiated his way with the presidency, then, and at the point that he wants to, regain, a leadership structure, regain political presence and influence in Rivers State, then Wike saw that as a threat. And remember, the delegation that went to Rivers State to visit Simi Fubara had the likes of National Advisor to the presidency on security matters, Nihu Ribadu, and other powerful, including Purpose of the Man, who are bent on making sure, Wike is going to lose completely. So the best option, having seen that he is gone, remember he said that Fubara's second term would destroy his political career.
And also, Wike said that they signed an agreement. 4 agreement was signed in the president of the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That number 1, that the government will not go for second time. Secondly, the secretary to the Rivers State government must be sacked. The third one is the Sergeant Awosu must be reinstated as the chairman of Rivers State Council of Elders. That the chief of staff to the government must be sacked. Those are the 4 agreements that they are agreeing, and it was signed at the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So don't think that Simi Fubara really betrayed Nyesom Wike.
Until the presidency come and prove it beyond reasonable doubt that was the agreement. But I can tell you that wasn't the agreement. Wike is just looking for something to hang on, to create an impression. It's losing. You see, it's just like somebody who is already sinking. Wike is looking for a way, something to hold on while he's drowning. That's the picture. Unfortunately for him, he didn't read the handwriting on the wall that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has successfully used him to achieve his aim. Remember what the Kayamo said when he visited, Rivers State. He said they wanted to catch a rat. They end up catching a big elephant. And now the entire presidency, including the Federal Executive Council, are backing Wike. So it will get to a point that Bola Ahmed Tinubu might likely deploy EFCC if Wike continue to threaten Tinubu's presence in Rivers State. Do you know what it means? You are just a minister. You can be sacked at any time. There is no democratically elected mandate that was handed over to Wike as a minister. Go and check the record.
Well, Mr. Chinedu, will you put the entire blame totally on Nyesom Wike? No, Nyesom Wike have to be the political godfather of Sim Fubara, and I think Sim Fubara also have a share of blame in the political
Fubara has no blame at all. It's just that karma is playing out. Thank God the gentleman, Sim Fubara, was able to be calm, calculated very well, and know what to do and to push further his mandate in Rivers State. He was elected. He was not appointed. There was no consensus to that. So now that he has seen it, Wike should realize that, as he is drowning, he will be able to know that karma is real. There's no how you will go against the Igbo nation, you go against the Igbo land, that karma will not fight you. Remember, Wike went against even his own personality, denying who he is for political reasons. Now, the masters are going to serve you the Nigerian factor. Nigeria has happened to Wike now. You can see it very clearly. No, so he's struggling. If you watch the moves he has been making so far, remember the APC state chairman is backing the governor. Yes. Currently now. There's nothing Wike cannot do. If you feel that you have the state legislators, you have the local government chairman, you have this and that you will use it to work against Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I can tell you, don't be surprised. Another option is on the table for Wike, and it's not be far from deploying EFCC. Fubara was Commissioner of Finance under Wike.
Mr. Chinedu, are you forgetting that Nyesom Wike has a big influence in Nigeria judiciary? In fact, is maybe 90% in control of Nigeria judiciary. So, in terms of EFCC going after Nyesom Wike, it's a far, because that would never see the light of the day.
Are you telling me that he has more influence in the judiciary than the president?
The president is afraid of Wike. And let me tell you that Mr. President is afraid of Wike as far as Nigeria judiciary is concerned.
Now I'm telling you, no matter how influential you think, which I disagree with you, that he has more influence. Has more influence in the judiciary than the president of the nation. Okay, that is a joke that has gone too far. See, it's a game of two things. Unfortunately, Wike did not see it coming. He thought he was trying to play along. Wike believed that he was trying to, and after all, the presidency backed him. So it means that Fubara did not do anything wrong.
So, under the ex-president Muhammad Buhari, Wike was not having the federal backing, but he was able to defeat the federal government. Wike is in total control of Nigeria judiciary. Let me say 99.9% control of Nigeria judiciary. That is what he's using to fight the government. Former President Muhammad Buhari was afraid of Nyesom Wike. Presently now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is also scared of the present Minister of FCT, Nyesom Wike. So Wike has that influence, so we should give it to him.
No, I don't believe that Wike has that influence. If he's a governor, he has immunity. He has a political structure and he has a mandate. But this is somebody who is an appointment, adequately compensated for rigging election in Rivers State. They gave him FCT minister. And now, it has become very clear that Fubara did not commit any sin, but it was a calculated political move to create an atmosphere of political crisis in Rivers State for APC to be able to infiltrate. That is the picture. So now they have successfully done it, and at the end of the day, Fubara now became APC leader in that state again. Where is Wike? I can tell you what is very clearly. If you continue to threat the national leadership of APC and the presidency, because as you are threatening the APC leadership, you are also threatening the #1 leader of APC, who happens to be the president. And he has 1,000 means to pack Wike to the gutters. And nothing will happen. The highest thing Wike would do is to come out and say, okay, this is what happened in Rivers State and 2023. Maybe possibly they will go to court.
Mr. Chinedu, I would like you to mention one politician in Nigeria that is as powerful or close to how powerful Nyesom Wike is in Nigeria political landscape now.
Bros, let me tell you, you cannot say that Wike is powerful. I want to make a reference to former PDP national chairman, Mr. Fitz, as they used to call him. He was this powerful to an extent that nothing happens without mentioning Tony Anene. Today, Wike is not as powerful as Tony Anene. The only strength Wike is enjoying now is the little backing the Bola Ahmed Tinubu is giving him, and for political reasons. And you cannot tell me that Wike will go against Shetima, who came out and announced publicly that Fubara is the person they know. They don't know Wike, they don't know where he come from. So are you going, what audacity does Wike have to challenge the vice president statement in Enugu State that they do not know, if that even the Senate president who happens to come from Akwa Ibom State is not the #1 political leader of APC in Akwa Ibom. The governor is. And that is the interpretation everywhere. So I am telling you that now that it has become very clear that the presidency, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has a stronger hold now on Rivers State via Fubara. Wike can be dumped in the gutters any moment from now. And if he continue to raise dust, then the federal government attack dog, EFCC, will go after him.
All right, Mr. Chinedu, what do you think will be the lasting solution to this political crisis that is rampaging in Rivers State?
Wike should know that whatever goes up must come down. The karma is real, and the time for the karma to play is what we are seeing now. He should just accept its fate, work out miserably, because he was the one that destroyed PDP. Wike should work out miserably and find, maybe go into envelop himself somewhere, maybe in Nigeria or outside Nigeria, before the EFCC get annoyed and start looking for him. I'm telling you, that's the fact. If you fail to do that, then you are triggering Fubara to now present the actual scorecard. How much that was spent, how much that was invested. Look at the Wike's infrastructure he's talking about. How many kilometers? And look at the amount of money that goes into those infrastructure. So what Wike was trying to do, is to make sure that he amassed the wealth in Rivers State for his own political ambition. Wike is already eyeing the presidency. And that is why you are seeing him now struggling to drown. He's drowning already. If you look at the analysis on Arise TV this morning, condolences has been extended to Wike by Rufai. He said, unfortunately, Wike have lost it. Now, the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has placed Jagaban on him. And remember, I has always said, Tinubu is a master of dark politics in Nigeria. For you to play that kind of politics Bola Ahmed Tinubu plays, you have to be in total darkness with him. And if you cannot do that, I'm sorry.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chinedu Mike. I think it's a very wonderful place to live in. So